610 WTVN.
He's been a great guest for us in the past couple of years, and he's also our go-to when it comes to anything that's going on in the world of oil and gas. He's a fourth-generation oil and gas expert, also a book author as well. Mr. Jay Young, who is with us right now. Jay, good to have you with us on this Christmas week, or leading up to it.
Hey, thanks, Brandon. Thanks for having me on again.
Hey, you bet. Hey, by the way, because you're in Texas, right?
Right.
We were just talking about your great state earlier in this deep freeze. I was using Houston as an example, and I don't know how far you are from Houston, but are they still talking that some parts of Texas are going to have, like, it could dip as low as like 3 degrees or something like that?
Yeah, we could have a. You never know about Texas weather. You never know about Texas weather, and we get to see the same thing, and obviously we need heating oil and. Everybody this is like you do up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can see definite swings in weather pretty soon.
Jay, I also bring that up because when you think Texas, you think, oh, pretty decent weather, hot for the most part. You don't think Texas would experience that kind of weather. Yeah,
you really don't. We have big swings. You know, it's not. We have a month in the spring and a month in the fall where it's just 70, 72 degrees, perfect weather. Other than that, it's pretty hot or cold, in Texas. But an incredible place to live and work and raise a family. But other than that, the weather's not. You don't normally move to the California people, especially. I always ask them, to move from California. I go, man, you need to move here for the weather. Which is definitely true. But
yeah. Well, let's hope they're moving there for the better policies, but they're also voting that way as well.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
well,
good thought,
Jay. We've seen the plunge in gasoline prices across the country, right here in Central Ohio, where we are too, and that certainly hit another milestone last week. The national average sinking to its lowest in 15 months. It's a sharp decline in the pump prices. That's got to be encouraging news, but I think consumers want to know for how long.
Yeah, I think it's short-lived. I think we're 2-3 months away from it coming back up. It's going to come back up because we don't have the oil necessary in the United States. Strategic reserves or OPEC or we're not drilling for oil in the United States. Oil and gas companies are making billions and billions of dollars, and they're just not coming back to drilling like they normally during these cycles. You'll see companies make billions of dollars, but they'll put it back to work drilling, and this time they're not. So it's a lot different this time than normal when they just make billions and they start drilling. They're not coming back to drilling now, so that's really an anomaly about what they're not doing this time and what they normally do. So it's kind of a and also with China opening up right now, we've heard last couple of days that China's opening up, and that's going to put a damper on the world's supply of oil. So we're going to need oil as bad as we have in a long time come the first quarter next year, and we're going to see those prices go up. So I always tell people, hey man, Go fill up your lawnmowers. Go fill up everything. Right
you do what I do.
Yeah.
Take all those gas cans. That's exactly what I do. Jay Young, fourth-generation oil and gas expert with us. We're talking about the current gas prices right now, which certainly at the moment have been a blessing. Jay, I'm looking at the crude oil futures in real time right now. They're trading at $77.75. That would coincide, I guess, with the low gas prices. Is that typical, though, for this time of the year?
It is. Except for the last couple of years, we've had such a crazy COVID, run in prices. But what we're seeing right now is, like during Trump, it was drill baby drill back here in the Trump days, and so we were just drilling like crazy. The capital was just coming forth and drilling, and Trump was all over it. And we had a lot of oil. We were producing 13.3 million barrels a day. Now we're at 12, and we're not going up anytime soon. It's not like we're increasing our rig count or increasing the capital. The capital's dried up in response to this. So I think it's a really good time to start investing in oil and gas. If you haven't picked up some stocks or, you can look at King Operating. But you can also, I write it about in my book, The Upside of Oil and Gas Investing. But I think it's a really good time because of the dividends that are paid from oil and gas drilling because of production. People realize that, we drill a lot of wells in the United States, and we've got great places to drill. But it's not as great as it was at one time. So I see prices, continuing to stay strong, if not go up from here. And what that's going to do is it's going to make gasoline prices at the pump go up.
Yeah.
It's also going to have it's going to be a good, strong investment for people out there that are looking for investments.
Jay Young, fourth-generation oil and gas expert, is with us. We're talking about the low gas prices right now, really 2023 and what we can expect. Jay, you're in the thick of it when it comes to this industry. We know it's coming. We know the attitude of especially blue states and what they want to do as far as energy policies. Do oil companies, to stay alive, have some of them, and I think BP might be one of them, I know that's one of the bigger ones, have they branched out into other innovations for energy, not just oil and gas? Are they doing the balance of solar power and wind and maybe hydrogen?
Yeah, well, they are, and it's like the ESG stuff that's going around. I mean, they're just not making any money.
Yeah,
and BlackRock is losing billions, and so they're not spending the money anymore. So it's like, well, that just doesn't make sense because they can only spend so much money.
Yeah.
Investors are like, so now what we will see is in the next 10 years, we'll start using a lot less oil. But people need to realize that even though we're having a lot of electric cars, and you see 2 at a time now in Dallas instead of. If I'm driving around in Dallas, I used to see 1 Tesla. Now I may see 2, and which electric cars are good. But people need to realize that, hey, you know what? 60% of a barrel of oil is used for other products other than gasoline. Because of plastics and rubber, all the different things that are used for oil is not necessarily what goes in your gas tank. So when we do have electric cars, you'll see. That demand go down, but it's going to take some time to get there. So it's not just a flip the switch, from President Biden and saying, hey, we're not, because he's never been a fan of fossil fuels, from the beginning of his administration.
Right.
So it's just not a flip the switch. So people need to realize that it's going to take time before we're going to see low oil prices and low oil demand, if you will. It's going to take time. So that's why I'm really bullish about, oil and gas and people getting involved somehow, whether it's King Operating or buying a stock, a dividend. You mentioned BP. There's also Matador. There's Devon Energy. There's Pioneer. There's all different kinds of stocks that people can buy, that'll be good for them. But we're not going away anytime soon.
Not going away anytime soon. And on top of that, Jay, and by the way, that would make a great stocking stuffer, Shell stock, or maybe it's just, I'm a stock guy, so I love a good stock. But on top of it, Elon Musk, game changer with Tesla, has also come out and said, hey, it's our oil and gas industry is very important. We need them, and that's a guy who changed the game when it comes to electric vehicles. So, Jay, I have to run, but look, I want to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, and honored to have you as an ongoing guest on the show. So take care of yourself.
Thanks, man. Look forward to talking in January. Y'all have a Merry Christmas as well.